Hey, well, in today's 9 minutes motivation, I want to share with you something that can help you, maybe guide you and lead you on a daily basis. Something very difficult to practice, but I think if you can do it on a regular basis, you'll always live your life in control. If you're a growing human being, you will meet those challenges, those difficulties, those tricky situations, awkward moments very regularly in life. I remember doing one of the simple demonstration in one of my uh, mastermind, so-called a contemporary satsang that I do on Sunday mornings. I made three, four people sit at a distance, different distance, and I asked two people, one of them to run fast and jump over each of them to cross that side, and somebody else to ask them to just walk slowly. What we could see was the one who was running fast, he has to meet those hurdles, those people sitting there faster at a very fast speed. And the one who was walking very slow, he also has to face the same hurdles, but at a little later times or maybe with a lot of time gap. And the one who did not start or he was stagnant wherever he is standing or she is standing, they don't have to meet those challenges or those hurdles. And this is true with all of us. If you're a growing human being and you really want to grow fast, you will see these hurdles on a daily basis, regular basis, very periodically, and you can't avoid it because life is not 100-meter dash. Life is 110 meters hurdle race, where at different phases of your life, different stages of your life, at different periods in your life, there will be those difficulties, challenges, and people who are entrepreneurs, who are business people, who are running the entire organizations or maybe societies or a nation, they have a daily, not even daily, they may be having every next minute something to deal with. Now, either you can say, why so much to deal with? I'm just tired of all these things. And the chances are you tend to give up and say, nahi chahiye. Or one thing which I also have this very weird habit or nature of mine where I actually avoid or don't want to face some negative moments or some awkward moments or some challenging moments. Actually, by nature, I cannot do that. But I think over a period, I realized that if you want to grow in life, and I am a very ambitious person in terms of growth, evolution, not in terms of achievements. My ambition is to become a more better human being, evolved human being, more spiritually and inclined, aligned, live a very powerful life into myself. That's what my ambition is. My ambition is not about uh, I want to build that house car, that kind of palace life, or all this. This happens in the process only. Now, when you go through this journey of life of growth, there's one thing I have learned now, which I have practiced a lot of efforts. I'm telling you, this is very difficult. For me, it has been very difficult. Few people like challenges, it's a different story. But people like me who want a very clear path, we want a straight path, a simple path, no hurdles, which is a very invalid ambition. But that's how the whole thing is. What I want all of you to do is this: whatever it is, face it with strength. There's no point facing it with weakness, helplessness. Yo, what will happen now? This is not going okay. Now, what will happen if it does not go okay? What will happen if result doesn't come in my favor? It's such an awkward moment. I don't want to deal with it. I want to just run away from it. I want to escape from it. No, you cannot escape. Eventually, you have to face it. Eventually, you have to do something about it. Then why not to face everything in life with strength? देख लेंगे ना. Whatever happens, we will see. What will happen? What is the worst that can happen in your life? You will die, right? You lose maybe something. You lose reputation. You may lose some money. You may lose. something or the other. That's the only fear you have now. ठीक है now. We'll catch up now. Is it that right now everybody speaks good about you? Is it? Everybody thinks you are the best in the world. Is it? Everybody thinks you are the master of everything. Is it? No, no. So still there is a repetition. There's spot on the repetition somewhere here or there. We already have lost so much of money here or there. We have lost relationships. So what? Death anyway will one day happen. You can't control it. It can happen in good times also. It can happen in bad times also. I have seen people out of happiness have a heart attack. I have seen people out of sadness also become have a gotten heart attack. So let's face it with strength, whatever it may be. Relationship issue there. Let's face it with strength. Why to avoid it? Why to delay the whole thing? Let's face it. Let's face with strength. Swami Vivekananda said, strength is life. Weakness is death. In the moments of weakness, you're not alive anyways. Something in you dies. Something in you cries. Something in you feel, I'm not myself. I'm not enjoying being in this moment. I feel, I wish I die. So in the moments of weakness, you're dead already. Strength is life. Face everything and anything in life with strength. Anything. My son Arya had some issue in the college with attendance and some things like you may not be able to we not may not give you the hall ticket and something all. I said ठीक है देख लेना whatever it may be we'll go and see it. What happens we will see. I'm ready for anything. Don't worry about it. That what a dad and mom will think about it. Go ahead and face it. We'll deal with it. And whatever worst we will anyway see it. We have seen so much worst in life. Not that everybody always had only bed of roses. There were sheets of thorns and there was like sometimes highways of thorns. And we have crossed those moments. We have passed those stages in our life. I tell everybody in life, including myself, देख लेंगे यार क्या है what is that वापस कमा लेंगे. It can be money, it can be relationship, it can be a peace of mind, it can be reputation. You can earn it. Now let's Gautam Adani is going through whatever he's going through, whether it is his mistake or not mistake. I have no idea about it. But the only way for him to come out of this whole nonsense, what has happened right now, or whatever mess has happened, the only way for him, he also must be knowing is to face with strength. By facing it with weakness is going to create a lot of mental issues, a lot of health issues, a lot of emotional stress for you, and eventually you will lose now. Then let's face it with strength, whatever it may be. Live life out of strength, whatever strengths you have. I know the only strength of all the strength I have is I'm good in my communication. I'm courageous. I'm not saying I'm a very bold person. I'm a very high on my confidence, but I'm a very courageous person. I have moments of my fear. I feel weak, but I also have courage because I know that courage does not mean absence of fear. Courage means going ahead in spite of fear. There are moments I also feel little scared, little anxiety is there, but I think I'm a lot more courageous. I go and face it. I'm not bold like so many of them who can straight away go and no, I don't. I need my time to overcome my anxiety, overcome my stress, or overcome my pressure, whatever I have built up in myself. But I'm more courageous a person as a person. I think with that I face it. Face anything in life, everything in life, and anybody in life, not out of weakness. Because that person also has his weakness or her weakness. That experience also has their own loopholes, and everything has its own weaknesses. Don't get intimidated by people, by circumstances, by life at times. Tell, looking into the eyes of that experience, that moment, that person, hey, let's see, क्या करना है देख लेंगे. What to do, we will do it. And I will do it. Face everything with strength, my dear friends. Strength is life. Weakness is death. With that belief that we will face everything and anything and anybody and anyone with strength. Let's start this beautiful day. Here we go. I believe I can. Guys, go get set and grow.